Good morning friends. Today what we are going to see is TNPSC Group 2 2A General English. Previously I have uploaded General English videos for Group 4, but actually as per due to the syllabus changes, now the same syllabus is applicable for this Group 2, but we don't have General English in Group 4. So this is after introduction of mandatory Tamil eligibility test. This is our new syllabus, and maybe you may all aware of the syllabus previously. This is our Group 2 2A interview post and non-interview post. This is the scheme of the preliminary examination objective type. So here we have General English, SSLC standard 100 question plus General Studies. This is degree standard 75 question, and here we have aptitude and mental ability test SSLC standard 25 question. And this is actually, you should remember one thing, after introduction of mandatory Tamil eligibility test. So you have to clear the Tamil eligibility test, then only it is possible to write this preliminary. That is, you'll be evaluated. That is, your paper will be evaluated for this preliminary examination. And this is what we are going to see now. In previous videos, we have seen, listen, match the poem with the poets. We have completed this, match the poem with the poets. And we have completed this, which nationality the story belongs to. Here we have which nationality the story belongs to. This is actually your new syllabus, that is for Group 2 2A. This is for applicable for Group 2 and 2A. This is not for Group 4. Do remember, because in the previous videos I have uploaded as Group 4, but the same syllabus, so you can refer this for Group 2 and 2A. And we have completed up to this, match the poems, that is in the part C, and this is only part C. Match the poem with the poets, which nationality the story belongs to, identify the author with the short story. Here we have identified the author with the short story. Then whose autobiography or biography is this? So we have completed this, whose autobiography. Then fifth, which nationality the poet belongs to. Then here we have 16th, that is, 1 minute, what is the theme observed in the literary work. So we have completed what is the theme observed in the literary work. Then 18th, to which period the poet belongs to. Then 19th, matching the poems and poets. So we have completed up to this, that is 1 2 3 4 5. So up to this we have completed 1 2 3 4 5. Then 16 18 19, that is 11 16 18 19. We have completed up to this in part C. Now let us continue our next videos, that is in English, that is in General English part C. This is our 12th, about the poets. See here, this is 12th, about the poets. Then 15th, various works of the following authors. Now what we are going to see is about the poets, various work of the following authors. So in both we have Rabindranath Tagore. This is what now we are going to see, Rabindranath Tagore, which is present in both the 12th and 15th. About the poet, various works of following author. Now about the poet, various works of author. Rabindranath Tagore, he is a Bengali poet. This is very well known information. He is a Bengali poet, and is born during 6th May 1861 in Jorasanko Mansion in Calcutta. His parents are Devendranath Tagore and Sarada Devi. His first poem he has written at the age of 16 years under pseudonym Bhanusimha Sun Lion. This all you have to remember. And he has established 2 institutions for learning. One is Shanti Niketan and the other one is Vishwa Bharati. And he is the first non-European to win Nobel Prize for his famous book Geetanjali in 1913. So maybe you may get the question like when this Geetanjali has written. So remember this years, that is Geetanjali in 1913. Then these are the compositions he has written. So his compositions were chosen as national anthem. In India, our national anthem is Jana Gana Mana. Jana Gana Mana. So everyone knows this. Then in Bangladesh, Amar Shonar Bangla. This is, they have chosen as national anthem in Bangladesh. And he died during 7th August 1941. And these are the famous works which he has written. And Where the Mind is Without Fear. This is in our syllabus. This is important poem which we have to remember. Famous works, Where the Mind is Without Fear. Then the ideal one, Manasi, Giti Malya, The Golden Boat, Sonatari, The Flight of Cranes, Balaka, And these are the drama, Bengali dramas, and also it is in English. That is The Genius of Valmiki. In English, it is Valmiki Pratibha. Red Oleanders, that is Raktakaravai. The Waterfall, Muktadara. Then The Sacrifice, Visarjan. Then The King of the Dark Chamber. Is it visible? Yeah. The King of the Dark Chamber, Raja. The Immovable, The Post Office. So these are dramas, famous dramas. Then these are the works which has been translated in English. These are the works of Rabindranath Tagore which has been translated in English. The Hungry Stones, Chitra, The Home and the World, Glimpses of Bengal. So this is important. Glimpses of Bengal, The Gardener, Creative Unity, The Crescent Moon, Fruit Gathering, Fireflies, The Cycle of Spring, The Fugitive. So these are important which you have to remember during examination, and these are its name in Bengali, that is Kushita Pashan. By saying this you can know these are the Bengali names and it has been translated in English. These are the English names. This is all about Rabindranath Tagore. Then in the same thing we have the 12th, we have about the poets Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. Here we have Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. This is your syllabus, H.W. Longfellow. Likewise in 15th we have H.W. Longfellow. So this is what we are going to see now about the poet, that is 12th. Here we have 15th, Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. He was born during February 27, 1807 in Portland, Maine, and his parents are Stephen Longfellow and Zilpah Wordsworth. He was a great American poet and is also professor at Harvard University. And his Voices of the Night in 1839, which included a Psalm of Life. This is one of the 19th century best loved poems. So this is important question, Voices of Night. You have to remember Voices of Night. It was written by Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. Next, a Psalm of Life. This is what we have seen in the first question also. Next, he died during March 24th, 1882, and he became a national institution. This is about Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. Now let us continue. Various works of H.W. Longfellow. Ballads. So this is important. Remember, ballads in 1841, Hiawatha in 1855, Evangeline in 1847, The Courtship of Miles Standish 1858, Tales of Wayside in 1863. I hope you can see this in previous year question. Ballads, Evangeline. So remember this. It was written by H.W. Longfellow. And these are the poems, A Psalm of Life. This we have to remember, which is important because it is there in our syllabus. Then The Village Blacksmith. These are the poetries written by H.W. Longfellow. Hymn to the Night, The Castle Builder, The Building of the Ship, Birds of Passage, The Reaper and the Flowers, The Belfry of Bruges. So this is all about H.W. Longfellow. Now let us move on to the next. That is again part 3, 12 and 15. Again here we have 12 and 15 about the author, about the poet, various works of following author. That is Annie Louisa Walker. Here we have Annie Louisa Walker, and here also we have Annie Louisa Walker. Now we are going to see about Annie Louisa Walker. Actually born during June 23rd, 1836 in Staffordshire, England. And parents are Robert and Anna Walker. She was educated in Ontario, Canada. So education in Ontario, Canada. Operated a school. She has operated a school for ladies at Ontario with her sisters. So along with her sister, she operated a school. Margaret Olipant, a well-known novelist, edited an autobiography and letters. This is what very important. You have to remember Margaret Olipant is a novelist who has edited her autobiography and letters in 1899. And she has published a collection of poems entitled Leaves from the Backwoods. This is important. Leaves from the Backwoods. So in the examination you get who has written this. That is Leaves from the Backwoods by Annie Louisa Walker in 1861 to 1862. So she has written this during this year. She has published a collection of poems. So this is a collection of poems. Leaves from the Backwoods is a collection of poems entitled, this is Leaves from the Backwoods. This has been entitled as this Leaves from the Backwoods during 1861 to 1862. And she has died during 1907. These are the various works of the Annie Louisa Walker. Yes, it is visible. Women's Rights. This is important. Women's Rights was written by Annie Louisa Walker. Next, Leaves from the Backwoods. Just now we have seen it is a collection of poems. Next, Oak and Maple. That is English and Canadian verses. The Night Comet. The Old Men Used to Sing. Play for Children. So remember this. Hollywood. A Canadian Heroine. Two Rival Lovers. The Trial of Mary Broom. Against Her Will. Next, Ladies' Home. So these are various works of Annie Louisa Walker. Now let us move on to the next. That is, this is in the part C 12th about the poet. So about the poet V.K. Gokak, because it is present only in the 12th question. It is not in the 15th. That's why I have written only 12. V.K. Gokak. That is Vinayaka Krishna Gokak. This is what said as V.K. Gokak, Vinayaka Krishna Gokak. He is actually former Vice Chancellor of Karnataka University. Remember, he is former Vice Chancellor of Karnataka University. He is a novelist, he is writer in Kannada language and scholar of English and Kannada literature. He is professor in English. And these are the awards given for V.K. Gokak. That is Janpith Award. So you have to remember this. Janpith Award in 1990 for Kannada language, for which he has received this award is Bharata Sindhu Rashmi, for his epic Bharata Sindhu Rashmi. Next, also he received Padma Shri Award in 1961 for Dyava Prithvi. So he has also received this Padma Shri Award. This is valuable Padma Shri Award in 1961 for Dyava Prithvi from the government of India. So these two you have to remember, because which is very important, because he received Janpith Award as well as Padma Shri Award. And these are his various works. That is Bharata Sindhu Rashmi. Yeah. Bharat Sindhu Rashmi. English words. You have to remember this English words because it is there in our syllabus. Next, Abhyudaya, Dyava Prithvi, Kala Siddhanta, Gokak Kruti Chintana, Samudra Geetagalu, Jeevana Patagalu. So this is what we have to remember about this V.K. Gokak. Now let us move on to the next. This is present in the 12th. So here we have Walt Whitman. So this is present in the 12th question, that is about the poet Walt Whitman. So he is born during May 31st, 1819. His parents are Walter Whitman and Louisa Van Welser. And he is an American poet, journalist. He was claimed as America's first poet of democracy. This is what you have to remember. He is claimed as first poet of democracy, Walt Whitman. Who is called as first poet of democracy? That is Walt Whitman. And his various works, Franklin Events, Leaves of Grass. So you remember this Leaves of Grass. Then Drum Taps, Memoranda during the War Specimen Days, Democratic Vistas. These are the years which he has published these works. And he died during 1892. This is all about Walt Whitman. Next, let us move on to the next one, that is Douglas Malek. This is in the part C 12th about the poets, Douglas Malek. So he is born during 5th May 1877 in Muskegon. He is an American poet. He was well known as lumberman's poet. This is very important because it is previously asked question. Who is said to be lumberman's poet? That is Douglas Malek. His various works are In Forest Land, The Woods, Tote Road and Trial, Ballads of the Lumberjack, Come on Home, Someone to Care, Live Life Today. So these are the years in which this works has been published, and he died during 2nd July 1938. This is all about our part C, and now we have completed this 12th question completely, because we have seen Rabindranath Tagore, Henry Wordsworth Longfellow, Annie Louisa Walker, V.K. Gokak, Walt Whitman, Douglas Malek. So apart from this, in 15th we have completed Rabindranath Tagore, H.W. Longfellow, Annie Louisa Walker. The remaining we will see in the next video. Hope you like this. Thank you. We will meet in the next video.